Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Working Man Reads. I hope everyone had a wonderful week. Sorry it's been a little bit since I made my last video. I have been on call. As soon as I got back to work, I was on call. But here I am, and if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. Leave a comment if you would like to chat, and let's get into it. So today I'm going to be talking about Devolution by Max Brooks. Now, this one's kind of popular. It was popular when it came out. I believe it's just under 4 stars here on Goodreads. And it's well received because the author is pretty popular. He wrote World War Z, which was turned into a blockbuster movie with Brad Pitt killing zombies. And honestly, I liked World War Z. I remember reading it. I think I gave it like 4 stars way back when, before I was even on Goodreads and all that stuff. So I was just kind of like, middle of the road with it. Well, not middle of the road. 4's pretty good. But yeah, so what did I think of Devolution? Well, I gave it 2 stars. I did do this as a buddy read with my buddy John over at Books of Blood. I will link his channel down below. And her Pacific Northwest Reading Life, I think. Her Pacific Northwest Life, possibly. Yeah, she's a good buddy of mine, and both of them are. So I figured I should do a buddy read with my good friends here on BookTube. And so, yeah, she normally reads a lot of different stuff than I do, which is kind of the coolest part about this. I'm excited to see what she thinks of it when she gets done. But yeah, overall, I thought it was kind of boring, which is shocking because I adore Bigfoot and Sasquatch content. I listen to podcasts, I listen to, I watch shows and movies and whatever. I just like it. I like Bigfoot stuff, whatever, Skunk Ape, all that stuff. I just think it's cool. Bigfoot fiction can be really extreme and really fun. So this was disappointing. There was so much potential, but it just fell flat for me. I think that the author tried to make characters interesting that just never landed. I would have to say, I don't think I liked a single character. Maybe the little kid, forget her name. It's escaping me right now. But let's talk about the plot real quick. So plot, I gave 2 stars. Honestly, the best parts of the book were at the end. I would say probably the last 5 or 6 chapters. So that's true. Like, honestly, it was literally the end was probably the best part, because that's, it's literally says in the title, Bigfoot Massacre. So Bigfoot are showing up. Okay. And so when they show up, the book gets good. But even then, it's not executed correctly. And I can't get into why, because that would be a spoiler, but wow, it was just like disappointing. Like, how did you mess this up? But in the beginning, you follow a group of homesteaders trying to build an eco-friendly smart village. This group was founded to live off the grid together. They still have technology, so it isn't like a traditional commune style. They are building a life away from the big city when things start to get strange in the surrounding woods. The animals are displaced after a volcanic eruption. Now, I said the characters are very lackluster in development. You tend to not give a crap about anybody, and that's true. And honestly, I kind of disliked the main character. What was her name? Katie? I think it could have been Katie, but I could be drawn. I always forget character names. That is like one thing I suck at with these reviews. Horror, I gave it 2 stars because I think you'd have to be a novice horror reader to really enjoy this. I would have to say, no offense, people do really, really enjoy it, and you might enjoy it just for what it is, a fun, thrilling ride of suspense a little bit. But like, I do think that this is more angled towards like the people that would go watch a blockbuster movie and probably wouldn't be reading a lot of independent or like a more extreme style horror. So that could be why I personally didn't care for it so much. Writing, I gave 2 stars. 2 stars. I like the hidden diary style that the author does, and that's true. World War Z was great for that because that was it, man. Like when he dropped that, it was like very interesting. You're following like a narrative, but there's also like something happened, and they're chronicling it every chapter. Where there's an interview with a person who's seen what happened, and that's the same way that this book is. That being said, the main character Katie, it was Katie. I do know what I'm doing. Is annoying as hell. That's what I said in my video. And the pacing was far too slow for half the book, which I fully. Oh my god. If you liked the main character, the pacing would be okay. But I found her so just boring. There's like this whole like love triangle thing, romance in the beginning. Well, not really. It's in her head where she's like fascinated with a guy who's in charge of the commune, and I'm just like, it doesn't need to be there. I'd get to the Sasquatch, just get to the Sasquatch. That's what I kept saying the entire time I'm reading this book. I'm like, get, for the love of God, Bigfoot, come in to play. Holy crap, this is boring. So that's just how I felt reading this. Characters 1 star. I've said enough on this topic. That's what I put on my review. Overall, 2 stars. So much potential. Oh, just missed the mark, man. Now I gotta go read like some hardcore Bigfoot stuff. I am writing a Bigfoot story, so I'm gonna make that extreme. But yeah, guys, I would skip it, but it's popular. Let's see what the review is right now. Or what the star rating. 3.92, which on Goodreads, I don't know. Sometimes it's inflated a little bit because people are like, oh, Max Brooks released a book. Oh. So, but it's 28,000 reviews, and I might be in the minority on this one. I might not be popular for reviewing this that poorly, but it gets two thumbs down for me. I mean, it got a star because I do like the style that the book was done in. It just could have been a lot shorter, probably. I think it could have been a novella, novella length. And there's just no substance. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. This has been Working Man Reads. Enjoy your day.